what do you know? It's May 26th, 2019. We're still all here. So far. Tonight's show is going to be about whatever we come across, whatever we think of. Tonight's show's main theme is how can we entertain Greg? It's no longer 20 below. It's no longer 20 below, folks. Summer is here, finally. Finally here. After 3 cold weeks in May, we finally, now the 26th, now Memorial Day's tomorrow, we're finally hitting 60-degree temperatures. Got daylight most of the night. We got gentle rain going on here for about the last 8 hours. Supposed to rain all tonight probably, and might break up tomorrow. No one's for sure. No one knows for sure. So let's see where to start. Well, the garden's coming along pretty good. I got a bunch of starts outside. I'm gonna pop up my photo stuff here, and maybe we'll see what we've been up to. The last couple weeks we've been messing around. We're going to be doing I'm going to be putting out a film about the Transportation and Industry Museum in Wasilla. It'll be coming up to you guys soon on my vlog here. Let's pop over and I'll show you some of the stuff we did. Got to get it over on the right component here. Come on up. Okay. So let's go display right. Let's go. Where is that at? Oh, there it is. There we go. Let's see if we see anything here. Nope, still stuck there. Well, shit. That sucks. Nope, there it is. Alright. This is the Museum of Alaska Transportation and Industry. It's been around since the late 60s. And we went out there, go take photographs and stuff on a nice sunny day. So here's some of the stuff we took. You might enjoy looking at it. And let's make this biggie. Oop. All right. That's an old deuce and a half. There's old steam shovels. When we went out there, we didn't know there's going to be a car show as well there. So we got to see a bunch of young kids in their sports cars, juxtaposed with the old aircraft and old vehicles. It was pretty cool. There's an old bulldozer. There's some of the trains they have out there. They have old trains. And there's another shot there. There's a real picturesque place. Inside the museum there, they have expositions on the different modes of transportation in Alaska. And right here is you're seeing the mode that's still used today a lot. we still have folks that use dog sleds to get around. Here's a really ancient snowmobile. It's one of the first ones. It's pretty cool. And this is how they used to get around to school out there on areas along the rail system. There were no roads. Alaska has very few roads at all. We have like maybe 4 of them. So a lot of people went by train everywhere that there was track at. Alaska Railroad. This is inside the train cars. Let's say that's a telegraph, I think. I'm trying to remember, folks, everything that I read and stuff when I was walking through. A lot of this stuff's going to be explained in the video I did about this place. This is inside the caboose there. That's their first aid kit and stuff. So they were set up for emergencies. I just thought this was very picturesque here. This train looks pretty nice. I kind of like old junk. This is old farm equipment. That's pretty nice stuff. Some really old stuff. There's an old sea boat. I'm trying to get artsy there. It's an old, I don't remember if it's a Caterpillar or not. It kind of looks like it. But it's an old tractor that was used up here in the mines and stuff. There's another one. This is a cool contraption here. This was a combination snowmobile and airplane. Because you look at the back there, you'll see there's an aircraft engine pushed it across the lakes and stuff. Lakes and out in the fields. Pretty cool. And the neat part about this thing, it was homemade. This wasn't a commercial one. This is somebody come up with this out of spare parts and stuff. It's from what what I heard. Excuse me, folks. I'm fighting off a cold. And then we have they had the bunch of old fire trucks, and really, really cool old fire trucks. There's another shot. And if you see in the background, you see the sports cars for the auto show. There's another one. Oh. Lord, I'd like to kill the person who gave me this freaking cold. Minding my own business. And they have to walk into their sputum in the air to get this thing. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's another artsy shot. More artsy shots. That's pretty cool. I really like that juxtaposition of the modern technology against the old aircraft there. And that's a really nice car. I talked to the kid who entered that. He's a pretty nice kid. He was a GI from the local fort. And here's some of the video. Let's see here. I don't think I want to play you guys the whole video, but I'll show you some of this stuff. That's a short piece there. It's a piece of front of a Huey helicopter. There's a shot at the collective inside. And here's some more of the car show. Look at this guy here. It's a nice car. Let's see. I think it's just a static shot. Yeah, 9 second static shot. Little B-roll for cut-ins and cutaways, folks. And there's my wife. Boop. And there's a helicopter. And my wife in the background taking a photograph. We kind of do a lot of stuff together. I think this is a Sea King. It might be a Sea King helicopter. It it's looks like it's Navy. I don't think it's Air Force, but I don't know. I don't know. I thought this one was a really cool car. I like the headlights. Yeah, what amazed me is that all the young people here. I mean, young, like in their 20s and stuff. You know, all this wealth. Where are they getting all this money out? Because you know that shit ain't cheap. That was the DJ. I thought this was really cool. Is the zombie apocalypse turnout rig. Check that out. And here's the gal that gave it the spiel. I'll play that later in the movie. And here's what the inside of that place looked like. We have the old fire wagon. Fireman stuff. And here's some more. This is the basic way people moved around in the wintertime. Dog sled. Skis. Now this was cool because this is just old photographs of a lot of the different players up here. Or no, wait, no, this is the mining thing here. This is the mining stuff. These are old steam engines. And here we have steam engines. This is what they look like. Here's another little B-roll thingy. I thought this car looked pretty cool. And here's some old kitchen gear. This is how people in the olden days wash their clothes and stuff. If I can get it going there. Here we go, domestic side of the wilderness there. Wash tub, range. Check this out. Check this quilt out, guys. Check the detail of this freaker. You know, this is some whoever, if whether it was a single individual or a group of people that worked on it, but they did an outstanding job. This has got to be, and I've seen stuff at county fairs over the years and stuff. This thing, just amazed me, the detail. Check it out. Here's a really nice quilt. Look at the detail. Zoom into the moose in the corner. Gorgeous. That's some detail.
That is freaking. Look at the barn.
Yeah, the tree.
I wonder if that's Meister Joe.
Here?
No, you were here since 1935.
Wow. Well, that's some quilting there. That's some quilting. Whoa. That is awesome. And that alone is worth the admission to get in to see. I mean, well, you don't see work like that. Not very much anymore. Sorry to say. Here's some of the wall I was telling you about, the famous people. This is the aviation wall. Alaska has a huge history in aviation, and you know, we have everybody from Wiley Post, not Mark Twain, but what's his name? Oh God, all kinds of famous aviators from the West Coast and stuff have been up here and involved in building Alaska. And this is where we go through the rail cars. This is pretty cool. There's some neat stuff in this museum. It's amazing. I've been doing this broadcasting for, let's see, 21 minutes yet. No notifications have gone out to any of my subs. Not that there's that many subs. I think there's like 12 subs on YouTube. Let's see, how many billions of people use the internet? Wow. Anyway, that's just another B-roll shot. And this is the interior of one of the trains there. We're inside some of the rail cars that are on display at this Transportation Museum, and this one has tools and stuff in it. And let's see, and some memorabilia and history of the railroad on the walls. Let's walk around a little bit and we'll check out some more stuff there. Stay tuned. This is the dining. Now we're in. Looks like the restaurant car, and as you can see, it's filled with memorabilia. And look at those chandeliers. There's the bar. Of course, on a long rail trip, you need refreshment. And this is the bar. And I think this is the caboose. This is the last step.
Now we're going into the caboose.
Yeah. The caboose.
Yeah, I was thinking.
It's okay. This is where the train crew would live. There's a first aid kit up there on the wall. And there's a beautiful old wood stove. Look at that.
This is more of the outside and stuff. I did a lot of still shots on video in order to do like transitions from one thing to another. I'm going to use this footage, all this footage here, as a, let's see, as a full movie, little documentary. So I'm going to be adding lots of sound effects and just experimental stuff, just to goof off with. Let's see where it leads us. Let's see. There's that boat. Let's see.
You even got boats there.
A lot of these shots I was using a monopod on to support the camera and the wind and things. So I'm still learning a lot about the equipment that I use. And it's just a long shot. Let's see. I think this is a panorama. Let me show you some. Yeah, there you go. And here we're close to the airport. Not a good place if you want solitude from noise. Although the birds tweeting.
Check out this steam shovel.
Nice.
Which I don't know whether it's steam or gasoline or diesel fired. It's pretty cool.
Here's that little sled aircraft engine combination thing.
Here we have a combination boat, airplane, sled. Check it out.
That was pretty cool. Here's some fire stuff. Fire trucks.
This is one of the many fire trucks.
They did a lot of stuff there. Which was cool.
And one of my favorites is this old guy right here.
All this stuff's been collected since 1966. This museum started out, I think, in Anchorage, and then it moved out to Palmer Fairgrounds, and then they had a fire or something out there and burned a lot of it down. So then they fundraised and got a museum. This is all run by, this museum is not a commercial museum. It's run by volunteers, and they raised money to buy acquisition. All this stuff, everything you see in this video has been donated to these people, you know, from individuals all over the state of Alaska. And I hear the kitty at the window.
Trucks.
Yes, kitty at the window.
And one of my favorites is this old guy right here.
If you notice up on the windows right there, that's all brass. That was amazing. I got up close and looked at it. It was cast brass. This window frame here, all the way across. They made them. They made them heavy duty in them days, folks. Amazing. And of course, this is the one we want to avoid at all costs.
And here's the vehicle you want to avoid at all costs. The hearse. At least you don't want to be riding in it in the back.
There's some more of the footage. And there's that old Huey they had there. I got some footage of this, but it's not real good footage. Just me babbling on about riding on them. I won't bore you folks with that, with those stories. Check these guys out. These are the judges walking across the court. Those are the judges of the show. And we were kind of laid back up here. Up here in Alaska. And that's a pretty purple. And there's this old gal here.
The state troopers out here.
That looks like a DC-3, I think.
You can hear the kids
I'm not too sure.
drag racing down the road. They were having a good time, man.
Look at that.
Here's a, I thought was a Coast Guardie, a C-130, but it's actually a C-123, I think. That's what
They even have a C-130 set up by the Coast Guard. Check that out. I think it's a C-130. It might be a variant for the Coast Guard. Let's go up and look at the sign, folks, and we'll know.
And C-123 is what that was. This, you don't see these very often, folks. I was surprised to see one in Alaska. Ranchero. He's just having a good time. Nice weekend. People just having a good time. No fights, no violence. Nobody was shooting each other. You know, neighbors were talking to each other and having conversations and stuff. You have to there's no gangbangers blowing each other away. Well, not to say we don't have gangbangers in Alaska, but in general, we're a peaceful place. Because everybody's armed. That's why we're in a peaceful place. And that's just some the closing statement from me. Let's see if we can get out of this thing. Yep. Alrighty. Well, you have it. There's our trip to the museum. And like I said, I'll be putting together. And my wife Reva took like 190 photos too. And I haven't downloaded those yet off the SD card. So it'll be a while till everything's done. But let's see here. Let me close that stuff off for you. And let's zip it down there. Well, we could go on and on about the political situations and stuff and all that crap, but all I care about is it's summer. Thank you, people, whoever you are, who went the extra mile, used that carbon, got that carbon up in the air so that we could have heat. I appreciate it. And with that, I will close for the evening. God bless y'all. Have a good second Civil War when it comes your way. And God bless you.